Now I want to look at the motor neuron. Motor neuron. And remember we said a neuron is a nerve cell. So you'll come across these words. It's a nerve cell. So you have your body, of your cell. There's your genetic material, your nucleus. You have your dendrons, which break down into dendrites. Dendron, dendrites. Dendron and dendrite. The cell continues on away from the cell body, and it eventually terminates or ends at these junctions. Again, you have this protective cover made out of a fatty substance. These are all cells called a myelin sheath. All the way up here. And each one of these is an individual cell. And as before, we're going to mark the point where you have the CNS, the central nervous system. Let's write that down. Central nervous system. It's like our spine. So here is your dendrite. It joins onto the dendron. Here is your cell body. This here is your nucleus. This protective cover is called the myelin sheath. This part of the cell that's going away from the cell body is called the axon, and you have these terminating junctions. We'll call them axon terminations. Terminations. And they will join onto what we'll call as muscles. To summarize the motor neuron, or the nerve cell, you have the cell body, cell nucleus, dendron, dendrite, dendron, dendrite. You have the axon going away, taking the impulse away from the cell body, which then terminates at junctions with a muscle or an effector. It's covered in a myelin sheath, a fatty substance made up of cells, individual cells, and those are your nuclei. And here on this side is your central nervous system, your spine. And the signals travel up the dendrite, along the dendron, and down the axon. So let's label these up. This bit is called the dendrite. This bit is called the dendron. That's your cell body. That's your cell nucleus. Here you have your cell body, and there is the cell nucleus. You have this protective layer of cells called the myelin sheath. You have this part of the cell which is taking the impulse away from the cell body, and that's called the axon. And here you have these axon terminations. And those are the two cells that you need to learn, the sensory neuron and the motor neuron, in detail. Thanks for watching.